gonna be what it's gonna be.
It always was.
Yeah.
Always will be.
As was always the plan.
Yeah. So we told y'all. I've been telling y'all for years. We've been collaboratively telling everybody for years. Beans, bullets, band-aids, have them, know how to use them. The time is nigh, folks. Okay, and this is not an incendiary statement. This is not anything, inflammatory in the sense that it's a call for action, because the call for action would be too late, right? Because it's here, we're doing it, we're living it, we are inside of it. This is our version of the simulation, people. Illinois has just recently passed a complete and total assault weapons ban. One, I would even argue, worse than the original 94 ban, the Clinton crime ban. We are obviously here currently behind enemy lines in Illinois, and everybody now, the millions of law-abiding gun owners are instantly felons overnight. Although we have, yeah. Not me. I got all the time in the world, but I quite literally have till the rest of my life. Everybody's got, it doesn't go into effect until when?
January 1st of 2020.
But not really, though. Because I have here documents sent to, obviously I work in a gun shop. These documents were sent to us as an FFL, and let me read them for you. Let me pull them up. So, just the first page. From I.S.P.P, F.S.B., Illinois State Police Firearm Services Bureau. Dear FFL, today the Illinois legislature passed House Bill 5471 and will become effective immediately upon signing by Governor J.B. Pritzker with an aid stick. Several changes impact sales of firearms in large capacity magazines. Below are some of the highlights of the changes. Assault weapons ban. Immediately ends the manufacture, delivery, sale, import, and purchase of assault weapons, which obviously, as we know, do not exist, but it's semantics at this point, and it doesn't need to be argued any further. We understand, right? Even the people we're the gun culture. Us, you watching. If you're here for the first time, you need to decide which side of the aisle you fall on, and both of them are okay, but one's definitely a lot better, right? Realistically, you want to be a part of the gun culture. Most people start in the gun community. Some people never branch over, but this is a way of life. This is life, right? This is, the way of the gun. So it is what it is. And that's something that Jaeger always preached, R.I.P., and that's one of the things that always stuck with me is that there is a difference, and I see the difference working in a gun shop between the gun culture people that are actually about that life and are willing to even risk their very existence upon the rights and principles that this country once stood for and that all of humanity should. There's a difference between those dudes and the dudes that are sitting in line to buy 10-round magazines and turn in all their shit that doesn't go along with Uncle Government's plan. There's a difference. There's a big difference. And we need more gun culture people. But anyway, I digress. So, allows possession and legal use of existing assault weapons by a person who possessed them before the effective date, so long as the weapon is endorsed with I.S.P. Endorsed. It's endorsed. They're signing off. They're co-signing your fucking right. Your Second Amendment right. These motherfuckers. I'm not, like, old, right? But, like, I'm not, like, a spry chicken. I mean, I'm still a spry chick, but, like, fucking compared to some of these old fucks out there, right? But, like, I'm not, like, 19 anymore, full of piss and vinegar. I'm still full of piss and vinegar by all means. But, like, 19, I would have been fucking dead or in jail already if this fucking shit was going down. But either way, the fucking... Maybe I'm a wiser man now. Probably not. No. But I like to think so. But the
I think you
fucking
can think whatever you want.
right, it's just my own.
The only thing that's still legal.
Right.
You know?
Well, no, it's not, dude. Fucking social credit scoring it up here shortly. So anyway, so they're endorsing, they're co-signing, they're okaying, which is, you know what, motherfuckers? A permission slip, which this ain't the fucking, we're not going to fucking, what field trips did you have? I don't have to get mommy and daddy government to sign off on my Second Amendment rights, bitch. I don't. Regardless of what you say, what this bill says, what the fucking cops say, what the politicians say, it doesn't fucking matter what you say, motherfuckers. It's already been said, okay? And you need to learn, you need to read, you need to research, you need to understand, you need to inherently comprehend what the reality of the situation is, because while there might be fewer of us, we know what the fuck we're doing, okay? So, nobody wanted this. Nobody wanted this. You're forcing people's hands. Don't be mad at the fucking repercussions to people's actions. And we should all be mad at the repercussions to our lack of actions, collectively. I do, he does, a lot of y'all do, everything you possibly can to fight for freedom, to fight for the Second Amendment, to be a present force in that fight. And try as you might, it seems a lot of the times, no matter where you are in this country, which this country would not be this fucking country without fucking guns, motherfuckers. Right?
Yep.
So, if we can't simply agree on that from state to state, border to border, what the fuck do we have? We don't have shit, right? So it doesn't matter where you're at, though. If you're in on this, if you're part of this culture, this community, this society, this way of life, this way of believing, the moral and principle standards that you hold yourself to, don't ever fucking let them waver. That's when they win. That's how they get you every single time. Hesitation leads to devastation. You're either about it or you're not. So, and this isn't even like a riling the troops thing. This is just me expressing to people my frustration with the idea that there's people out there that even think that this is a viable fucking thing. That it's okay. It's acceptable. Well, it sucks and whatever, but, you know, I guess my range trip will be longer because I don't have to load as many bullets. There's people out there like that. If you are one of those people, fucking click off of this video right now. Or actually, no, you should not click off of this video. You should stay here and learn something. But you know what? I assume that those types of people are that fucking brain dead that it wouldn't make a difference. But either way, stay, report us. Smash the dislike button, whatever the fuck it is. We're so radical, dude. We're fucking so out there, man. We need to fucking chill out. You know? We're way too abrasive, bro. We have to take a more subtle approach to our freedom, the exercise of our freedoms, you know? Yeah. I don't know. It's never been, that's just not who I am. And you know what? My loud mouth gets me in trouble from time to time, and it's something I'm willing to accept because I sure ain't gonna be nobody's bitch. You know what? I'm gonna go down kicking this. You might get me. You very well might get me. But I'm not gonna make it easy, right? So it is what it is. Either way, we're getting off on tirades. Let me get back to the fucking.
I thought the plan was a tirade.
Well, I mean they're tyrants,
yeah.
And so then their tyrants, the tyrants that exist out there, are why I get on my rants. The tyrants equal my rants, dude. Is how that goes. Yeah. So either way, so beginning January 1st, 2024, and endorsed. I fucking love. They're a dolphin, dude, with their endorsal thing. Yeah. Dude. Get the fuck with your bullshit, dude. I swear to God, dude. Like like I was saying earlier, I'm surprised. Now I'm back to it, dude. It all comes to it's the revolving door of fucking. I'm like Alex Jones, but like a real person. So the fucking, what I was saying is I am surprised that I have not had a stroke or a heart attack yet, bro. Or a fucking aneurysm or something. And maybe I have. Like a mini fucking stroke or something, dude. I don't know. But like, I could feel this fucking shit taking years off of my life.
Yes.
Like I feel it, bro. Like I have gray in my beard. I'm fucking like it's dude, after 23, bro, when nobody likes you, after that, dude, it's downhill, dude. You don't like anything. I'm telling you, because it all you see. And I saw things, again, getting off on another tirade, and this is no fucking sweat off my own dick or fucking pat on my own back, but I've seen the world the way that I see the world now as long as I can remember. I've always questioned authority. I always got in trouble at school for questioning authority. I always I always thought for myself, regardless of if that made me an outcast or not. I've never, been one to go with the flow just to fit in if I didn't agree with what was going on. And that's led me, throughout my entire life to where I am now and all the different choices and decisions and situations or whatever it may be. And like I was saying before we started this, I don't see myself doing, saying, existing any way else. It's not changing. I will never change. If that means that my life expectancy is another fucking 3 months or 6 months or 12 months or whatever the fuck it is, so be it. I'm here for a reason. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing no matter where I'm fucking geolocated, no matter what the fuck the quote-unquote law of the land is. The only law of the land is the supreme law of the land, which is the Constitution, and natural, God-given, or creator-given, whoever the fuck you are, inalienable rights, unalienable rights, however you want to say it. And rights can only be given up, not taken. And that's what so many people have a disconnect in their minds and don't understand, is that you choose to obey the powers that should not be or not. Okay, people, you make that choice. It doesn't matter what the fuck the law says, because everybody, that's what I have such a problem with. Law Abiding Citizen was a good movie with Russell Crowe or whatever the fuck his name is from fucking This Is Sparta and shit. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but you should watch it. It's pretty good. Because it's law-abiding citizen, right? He's a good guy, nothing, he's not doing nothing wrong, but he takes the law into his own hands because, of course, the fucking shit doesn't work out how it's ever supposed to. So, and not that I'm, advocating anything or whatever, you fucking go fuck yourselves, you motherfuckers, but the idea is, when the laws are criminal, you should not fucking obey them. And why so many people are so willing and ready to do so is fucking beyond me, dude. It's so, it's an internal fucking, battle that I have with myself trying to understand or figure out how one person that lives in this fucking country and has a bare minimum fucking IQ level could understand how any of this is to help anybody, save anybody, fix any problems, and is not just for more total, complete control and disarmament, so there's more control and power and corruption, and we can't do anything about it, and how they're so willing to go along with it. Either way, all right, so let's get back to the letter from the ISP. So, quick little, I've been ranting and raving here, let's start it from the top. So today, the Illinois legislation passed House Bill 5471 will become effective immediately upon signing by Governor Jabba the Hutt Pritzker. Several changes impact the sales of firearms in large capacity magazines. Below are some of the highlights. These are just the highlights, right? This is just the cliff notes, just so you're well aware, right? So and that's the other thing, dude. We're basically out of biz, right? At that point, what the fuck? We're gonna sell you a fucking over/under shotgun and a 5-shot snub. Is what you're getting now.
Yep.
So, either way. So, large capacity magazine ban, the old LCM they call it. So, immediately bans the manufacture, delivery, sale, or purchase of large capacity magazines. More than 10-round magazines for long guns, more than 15-round magazines for handguns. So, if you have a Shield Plus in 30 stupid carry, which you probably don't, but the fucking 16-round magazine is now banned, and you are a felon overnight for no fucking reason, even though your whole life you haven't gotten as much as a fucking parking ticket. This is what they're doing, and it's the good people that don't do anything wrong, don't hurt nobody, don't rape, rob, and pillage, and fucking steal, and this, that, and that. Those are the people that are more willing to comply most of the time because they don't want the problem. They just want to go along with the flow. Oh, I'm the good guy, so I'm not, I'm not going to be a criminal. I'm a good guy, and they're still back in the blue. Who the fuck do you think is going to come and take the fucking guns and enforce this shit? Who the fuck is emailing our gun shop telling us we can't fucking sell guns to you? It's the fucking police. Stop fucking backing the blue until they fucking back you. And at this point, it looks like it'll be never, dude. You ever seen fucking Darth Vader? Who the fuck does he have around him? A bunch of stormtroopers. That's who the fuck the police are in today's day and age. They might have been decent back in the day. They might have actually helped somebody back in the day. They might have actually fucking done good for society and actually fought fucking crime. Now they are the criminals and they get away with murder, quite literally. And I'm not saying this is a blanket statement for all police. I'm sure there's a fucking few good ones out there, but the problem is it's just a few. And the few good ones don't do anything or they can't do anything against the corruption and the evil that exists within the department outside of them. And that's the thing. They're all paid. They're all bought. They're all fucking shills of the state. And if you are out here watching that and you have a problem hearing that, you are the problem. Regardless of how you feel about the situation. And that's not even my opinion. That's just reality. So 90 days after effective date, possession is prohibited unless the person, let me zoom out, unless the person possessed the device prior to the effective date. Possession is only allowed with a right. Rights are not allowed by anybody other than your creator, which gave you your existence. If you're dead and gone or you haven't even been born yet, you don't have, well, that's a whole nother thing. But like if you're not like an existing thing of any way, shape, or form, then of course you're nothing. So then yeah, the nothing has no rights because nothing doesn't exist. But if you are in the slightest bit something, you have inalienable, unalienable, however the fuck the correct way to say it is, rights given to you by your creator. Just the mere fact that you exist as a thing, you have these rights. No matter what ink on paper says anywhere. Okay? Remember that. A lot of people have forgotten that, and that's why the fuck we're here to begin with. Either way, let's go. So, 90 days after effective date, possession is prohibited unless it's allowed on private property, okay? Premises of an FFL for repair while on a firing range or sports shooting competition venue or while traveling from such locations. Let me read that again. Make sure we got it all. So, let's check this out here. So, 90 days after effective date, possession is prohibited unless the person possessed the device prior to the effective date. Possession is only allowed on private property on the premises of an FFL for repair while on a firing range or a sports shooting competition venue or while traveling to or from such locations. But again, that is only okay. So now you have personal property that you can't use as personal property because you're only allowed to use it in certain spaces. And on top of that, you're only allowed to even use it in those certain spaces or even own it or maintain it or whatever the fuck if it's registered.
So does that even at that point state that even if you were to register your firearm, register your large capacity magazines, you now can't carry a standard capacity magazine that's been registered in your Glock?
Yes. Yes. So, like, it doesn't matter, people. This is the whole idea. It's like, it's so fucking absurd.
You have no option but to fucking disobey it at this point. Like,
well, that's always the option.
We never had that.
Never been the
Nobody,
option.
like,
that's always the option. But the problem is that people will not take the fucking option. There's a lot of people out there that will not take the fucking option. There's a dude that literally the night before, because this whole thing, let me finish reading this actually. We'll get to this fucking in a second, dude. I'm fucking riled up, dude. It's like, dude, if there was a fucking
punching bag in
tiger's
the
blood,
stew
nah,
right now, dude.
Fucking more in a punching bag, dude. So rapid fire devices ban. So my trigger finger is now banned because I could bump fire anything you put in my hands. So I'm illegal just as a person. Cool. Immediately bans devices that increase the rate of fire of a semi-automatic firearm. So all of these devices are pretty much already banned in everything that it says, but technically to them, high capacity magazine is a rate increasing device, or can be, even though it's standard capacity and whatever. Any capacity is standard capacity. If it's made for the fucking gun, go fuck yourself. And either way, that's, again, it's a semantical bullshit argument. And that's how people get hung up.
Yep.
Fucking fight. Sometimes in the court of law, the semantics need to be argued. But the overall idea of fuck you, no, like F.P.C. always says, do they really mean it? Where are they at? Is F.P.C. fighting for Illinois right now? I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know currently. I haven't seen anything, but I don't know. I could have missed it, right? So I'd like to give them the benefit of the doubt, but are they? Is that a fruitful fight for them? Are they going to take the fight? Where's G.O.A.? Where's I.S.R.A? What the fuck are any of y'all doing? I heard that the NRA and the fucking I.S.R.A are going to be fighting it and shit. So that basically means just the I.S.R.A is going to be fighting it, and probably half-assed so. Because the I.S.R.A is still a bunch of fucking fuds. A bunch of them.
Yep.
They've definitely gotten a lot better, but it's still a bunch of fucking fuds. They're still too deep in the pocket of the NRA, which is all fucking fuds, and just here to fucking launder money. And how people still support this. It's so, like, I'm not like a smart dude, I don't think. I'm just a regular dude, bro. Like, if I can see it for what it is, how the fuck are you people missing this shit, dude? You're a fucking electrical engineer for a living, and you don't fucking understand these pure point, simple, fucking basic concepts of just human life and liberty. Like, that's it. I could feel the stroke building, dude. I could feel it. I'll be fucking 41 and fucking die of a heart attack because of this shit. But either way, so fuck, man. Like it's so, like, I know I'm all over the place, dude, but like I can't really like gather a complete thought, but it's because there's so much just like erratic fucking, I don't even know the words to explain the fucking entire situation between the fucking shit that they think they're gonna get away with, which they will get away with, which is even worse with some people, and then the other people that fucking are, oh, well, I lost them all in a boating accident, I'm still gonna keep them, but I'm gonna hide them somewhere. Like, those people, you're just as bad as the motherfuckers turning the shit in, bitch, because you're not using them neither. So, and again, I don't want to have to use them. But bet your fucking sweet candy ass I know how and will if need be. And that's a promise. That's a guarantee. 100%. You can take that shit to the bank, bitch. So, alright, so here's... The Illinois State Police strongly encourages you to read the bill in its entirety via the link below. Additional information will be made available at a later date. So, basically, the moral to the story, what we're hearing is that the fucking, if yesterday, which is what, the 10th? So the 10th, it was the last day. Basically is what we understand as an FFL from the information that we've received from the state police, is that if your background check for whatever you were buying was not ran before midnight of last night, the 10th, then you cannot get your gun. So... and it's banned, it ceases, it stops going forward immediately. Those are still, quote-unquote, grandfathered in, so all you fucking last-minute Larrys that fucking didn't know shit, you're not in tune with what's going on because you don't really fucking care, and all of a sudden, oh, they're gonna ban them, I'm gonna go fucking buy one, but then you're gonna be the first one in line to fucking register that shit. You're never gonna fucking use it for its intended purpose. You might as well have not even fucking bought the gun to begin with, you fucking spineless cuck pussy bitch. So... and that leads me back to, there's a dude with the fucking, he's buying a Kel-Tec P17, it's called the P17, it's a 22 caliber pistol, I could bump fire one than a motherfucker. It's called the P17 because it holds 17 rounds, it's a 16 round magazine with one in the pipe, 17 rounds. He's buying it, he's buying it, albeit for fucking concealed carry, he says. So... So that's how fucking clueless this dude is. But either way, which again, I'm not standing in front of it, and it's a very accurate, and it's been nothing but reliable for me in my case. But either way, not ideal, one would argue. But so he's buying it for concealed carry, and then while I'm fucking checking for a spare for this motherfucker, because of course we're gonna sell you the brand new in box, unmolested by all the fucking mouth breathing motherfuckers at the gun shop counter, before we sell you the display model. And then I'll, at least me, always say, hey, check it out, make sure there's no dents and dings and scratches and anything wrong with it before we fucking sign the dotted line here, because I wouldn't want to get fucked neither, whether intentional or otherwise. And so either way, and so he's like, do you guys have any 10-round mags for this? And I said, why? Why do you want 10-round mags? What do you need 10-round mags for? And I made a point, I feel bad for the guy, but I made a point to say it loudly in front of the entire shop so people understood what the fuck is going on here. And we've all been trying to do this as employees because we're all just as vehemently passionate about this as I am. Like, we're all on the same page. And we're going to do what we got to do if and when we got to do it. And just seeing the people having to sit there and write somebody up for a gun, knowing they're going to fucking cuck, they're going to fucking comply, they're going to give it up. I tell people all the time, don't fucking buy the gun if you're worried about the laws, because you're just going to give it to them anyway. Save yourself the time, the energy, the money, the trouble. Just go home, bro. Just fucking go home, because you're not going to do nothing with it. And again, do nothing with it. I hope nobody has to do anything with it. But look where we're at. And I don't see too many options out of it without doing something about it. And nobody's going to do nothing. You won't hold the fucking picket sign, you ain't holding the rifle, bitch. You're not. You're not. And it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. I know it doesn't matter. I say it doesn't matter all the time. I still fucking show up. He still fucking shows up. A lot of you still fucking show up. We're doing something. We're active. We're not just sitting there and talking about it. We're fucking being about it. And not enough of you motherfuckers have been about it, which is why we're here to begin with. Everybody's got their own thing. Everybody's got their own part to play. Everybody's got their own line in the sand. But y'all motherfuckers better start like collaborating and cooperating and fucking build some type of idea of where it's at. Because if we can't agree on one simple thing, and really the Second Amendment, the guns, that's the end all be all. That goes away, you have nothing else, motherfuckers. And if you're not willing to fight about it now, you're not going to fight about it later. And even if you wanted to, you ain't going to have the fucking guns to do it with. The way y'all been acting. Either way. So anyway, the fucking, like I was saying, I like, for real, dude, if I ever fucking just like on stream or some shit, just fucking put me out of my miz, dude.
Put some wires into the outlet.
Right. That's how they got Jay Starks, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's how they say, at least, dude. That's how they. And if you don't know who the fuck Jay Starks is, go Google that shit, motherfucker.
But it's starting to become more realistic to believe, you know?
Well, I mean, I'd probably be dead because of other reasons, although I'm not ruling out the heart attack, because this shit does fucking stress me the fuck out. But it might be like a one and the same, like a shot to the heart and you're to blame. Except, like, they were to blame, but they still shot me in the heart, but I took a couple of them commie bastards with me. You take one, you're even. You take two, you won. At that point.
Yep.
The way I see it. You know, if we're going to play the old numbers game. Yeah. So, either way, the idea that this is even a reality is the crazy thing to me. And then even furthermore, I can see it from them, because these are the powers that should not be. These are the people that want the complete and total, you know, control over everybody, everything, have all the money, have all the fucking protection, they want the monopoly on existence. And you are merely there to serve them, you know, but God forbid there's too many of us taking up their oxygen. Yeah. Can't have that. No. So, you know, it's only unlimited numbers. There's only going to be somebody. The whole essential worker bullshit. Essential workers. Motherfuckers were posting that shit on their Facebook, proud to be an essential worker.
Oh, man.
Are you fucking retarded?
I was an essential employee.
Yeah. Well, I'm not anymore.
You were.
I was.
You
I'm
were.
not anymore.
Not
now I'm a
essential.
decential employee, dude. Like the fucking, they don't need me
essential
no
looking
more.
ass. Bro.
Right, dude. I'm not essential in the least bit right now, dude.
Oh, man. It means you're disposable.
I'm disposable as fuck.
And that's how they look at you.
There's a lot of things that are disposable. I don't reload. Only when the gun's empty. Either way. Yeah,
they'll get your large capacity magazines.
They're gonna get them.
Ground.
They're gonna get them. They're definitely gonna get them firsthand. But it just, this is the thing. Like this is the thing though, people, is it's all tough talk here, there, and everywhere, which is all well and good.
Well, there's a lot of supposed tough talk going on right here.
All right, let's tell the people about the tough talk.
We got this tough talk right here. Of all the counties here in Illinois.
Yeah, but that's what it looks like when we vote, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, for real. This is all the sheriffs, the counties in which the sheriff has made a statement saying that they will not abide by this assault weapons ban.
Yeah.
That they will not enforce any of it. They will not convict any citizen, any law-abiding citizen, based on their possession of large capacity magazines or assault weapons. Still, nobody said anything about FFLs or dealers transferring firearms that are classified as such.
That's a good thing. I'm glad you brought that up because that's a question I had earlier that I forgot about.
At least the few that I've actually read the statements on. I have not seen anybody yet. Of course, there is, I think, 61 on this map right here out of the 102 that we have in the state. I've only read like 4 or 5 of them so far. Right. Nobody said it. I can't speak for the rest of them.
Right.
But it's interesting. And of course, where we are at, Will County, still white.
Wow, you're drinking brown liquor because of this shit.
You're drinking brown liquor because we're out of hard Mountain Dew, motherfucker.
Well, listen, I mean, I'm down for the Johnny Walker Red, and I appreciate it, Balake. Balake got me the fucking Johnny Walker Red. Dude. Shout out to Lil Lubricious. But it's not as smooth as the blue. If it was the blue, I'd be drinking it straight. You got me the blue. I got the blue at the house. We're saving it. That's what I'm going to have to drink before the fucking, the last hurrah, dude.
As it's going down.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Well, whatever, dude. I want you to act like a painkiller, dude. I'll just pre-pain. Exactly. I'll pre-pain. I'll still have my legs, dude. When I fucking left side peek them.
Dude.
Yeah. It could any moment, dude.
Anytime.
I'm ready and
they're watching us right now talking.
Oh, 100%.
You know.
See you guys soon. But the fucking. But yeah. So coincidentally, our counts. Don't count.
Yeah.
Right. So.
And we got fucking Sheriff Kelly over there. He don't give a fuck.
Sheriff Kelly.
Sucking on Pritzker's dick, you know. Same officer that used to walk through our school with a fanny pack with his gun in it, outside of uniform. Completely illegal for him to do outside of uniform still.
Officer Smells?
Yeah. Everybody knew it. All the teachers knew it. Of course, taking advantage of his position.
Oh, yeah, no.
To
that's
break the law himself.
The law enforcement and the military are excluded from all this. They're fine. It's cool if you're on our team. It's cool. So, and that there's still these fucking cuck-ass motherfuckers that are like, back the blue! Fucking it's totally cool. I'm glad that the military and the law enforcement are the only people with guns. They would totally never do anything to harm us. Like what, bro?
I ain't never
dude? I've never in all of my life as a police. I can count on one hand the good cops I've met. On one hand. And one of them's crooked.
Even. There was one at least one that I've met.
So it's fucking like
I think it's the only one that I've met.
Right. So it's like I don't fucking understand people. Like it's not sweet, dude. It's not a game. Like it's not a joke. It's not a fucking bumper sticker. It's fucking real life right now. And if nobody does anything against this, which again, that could be a lawsuit. That could be protest. That could be civil disobedience. It could be fucking, refusing to comply, which, again, civil disobedience. It could be a myriad of things, a plethora of options we have.
We've added 3.
Okay, we've added 3.
We've added 3 more.
Still not us. We're still fucked.
Still not us. It's not going to be us. So we got fucking Officer Smelly over here who fucking won his election a couple months ago. A week after the election happened due to mail-in ballots.
Interesting.
Of course. After he lost election night.
Totally totally copacetic.
Yeah,
legit.
It's fine.
There's
It
no
only
way.
took him a week to count all those extra ballots that he needed.
I wonder where they came from, dude.
We know where they came
well,
from.
I mean, with the the Postal Service is a government entity,
That's true.
so we can expect delays.
They came in a little late, that's all it was. Just a week late. It's.
I usually come early, so it's I can understand the opposite of the argument.
Yeah. I wish I had that problem.
Right. Yeah. Right. He's over there with whiskey dick, and all he drank was like 2 mics hard and shit, which you would think would be the opposite. Quite literally and metaphorically speaking, but either way, the fucking I mean it's. But still, what to you does this mean?
Nothing.
Right.
Realistically, it's nothing, because all this is fucking words, and it's easy to spout words out.
Yeah. I mean, we do it all the time.
It's not even
we do
words.
it all the time, but I will fucking
These
die
motherfuckers don't even have a video out there. They're fucking making posts on their county Facebook page and shit. And fucking that's it. Yeah. They ain't even putting their face out there for these motherfuckers. Of course everybody knows who the fuck they are. But what the fuck does it matter? They might not even type the shit. They had their fucking assistant over here type it up real quick for me, They're fucking copy and paste the last one, Yeah. Here there's one of these motherfuckers got a stack in their fucking pants and it's gonna say some shit. And everybody else copy and pasted that shit.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's just a cool thing to do, I think.
Yeah.
They're all fucking copying each other. Because out of those 4 or 5 that I fucking read, they all said the same exact fucking thing.
Right.
It's all fucking copy and paste. Ain't a damn one got a real thought in their fucking mind other than how do I keep my fucking election in 2 years, 4 years, whatever the fuck
and that's all it is. But again, to me, it's like, why does that even matter at this point? Because it's all fucking stolen and rigged to begin with. And probably has been damn near since the beginning of time. So, that it's so like there's so many facets.
But regardless of what any of these motherfuckers say, this is all that fucking matters.
Right.
This controls everything.
Yeah.
It's the most fucked up part about it all.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's why everybody, get rid of this, get rid of that, or we should have this and shouldn't have that. As far and this comes from the whole idea that this is a democracy, our democracy. You hear it on every fucking person's lips on the news, talking about. This is a constitutional republic, you motherfuckers. It's not anymore. I'll give it to you. It's not anymore. Because y'all motherfuckers have let that shit slip through your fingers.
Goddamn dictatorship under different words.
Right.
That's all it
is. But this country was never a fucking democratic country. It was never a fucking democracy, motherfuckers. It's a constitutional, or supposed to be a constitutional republic. You get me riled up, I'm gonna wake the baby, dude. And then fucking all hell is gonna break loose, dude. I'm surprised she's been chilled this much. She's
the one. She's gonna fucking grab a rifle right now and start spraying. You gotta watch for her.
She's a fella, dude. She's a foul.
That's what there's not even a fucking exemption like there was from the previous ones proposed for 22s.
Mm-hmm.
The only exemption is fixed tubular magazines on a rimfire cartridge and a semi-automatic rifle. There's no exemption for 22s. So you're fucking 10-22 you go squirrel hunting with, bye. What?
Because did it still go through? Because, I mean, there's so many conflicting fucking things, and there's not a whole ton of information. And, of course, the actual bill as it reads.
You can't even have a goddamn Rossi, bro.
No, I know. Tell them about the Rossi, dude.
Show them the Ross. Specifically.
Show them the Ross, dude, for no reason.
Specifically.
They're fucking people with a circuit
said
right
you
now.
Cannot have any shotguns with a revolving cylinder.
How the fuck? Half them shits don't even fucking work, bro.
Who the fuck even bought those pieces of shit? Let alone enough to
I think it's kind of cute. I think it's kind of cute. It should exist. It has a right to exist. But fucking, holy shit, dude. By name, basically.
Damn near, it's the only one that exists.
You can't even be a scav in Illinois, dude. Whether you're union or not, dude. Like,
here we go.
Show them the fucking...
Any shotgun with a revolving cylinder. Gone. Goodbye.
Gone, dude. There's nothing we could do.
The fucking Rossi, dude.
They're the only. It's such a niche, minute fucking. Like, there's maybe in Illinois 7 people that own these.
There
things.
was one person ever arrested using a Rossi revolving shotgun.
I don't even think so. To my now, like, there's not.
There had been at least one that caused this to happen. Like, that's the only possible way, because like None of these fucking lawmakers would even know that existed otherwise.
No, dude.
Like,
Listen, I think
unless
they
their
honestly paid some
uncle's
fucking...
brother's cousin fucking out here
Yeah.
shot up the neighbor's farm with one back in the day.
Dude, I think
like,
legitimately that they paid some fucking
exist?
dimwits to fucking Google different guns and just put them all on the list, dude.
We got the list right here.
They've definitely been doing the research. Let's read off the list. Everything that's banned, dude. How many felonies can we count?
All AK types, including the following: AK, AK-47, AK-47S, AK-74, AKM, AKS, ARM, Mac 90.
Not the Mac 90, dude. That's got a thumb hole and a fucking single stack mag import to begin with.
You can't have a pistol grip or a thumb hole stock.
A thumb hole? How the fuck are you supposed to have?
This fucking Monte Carlo only, bro. But wait till
if
they
anything,
wait till
the
they ban your
Monte
SKS.
Carlo is more ergonomic.
Wait till they ban your SKS now.
No, dude.
Rinko 56S, 5652. SKS with a detachable magazine. There we go. If you bubbled your SKS, it's gone.
Dude, Tapco's out of biz.
Like what?
Tapco is out of biz right now, dude.
I mean, if they survive this long, they're gonna survive regardless. All AR types, including the following: AR-10, AR-15, Alexander Arms, Overmatch +16, Armalite M15 22LR.
The Barrett Rex 7, dude. They got Spencer. Who the fuck?
It's everything, bro.
Colt match target rifles, dude. Even the old school H-bars, bro, from fucking before the original ban, or even ones that were cool during the original ban, dude. But they're fucking. It doesn't matter if you got a bayonet
Core
lever
rifle
or not.
systems, Core 15. They're outlawing the Daniel Defense, bro.
They should. Fuck those motherfuckers, dude. I mean, nothing should be illegal.
And they're
but
buying
fucking,
all of them though.
Right. Well, that's what they give out for their false flag shootings. Is Daniel's Defense
H&K MR556, bro.
Daniels,
It's gone. No more MR556.
See, that really does piss me off because I don't have
the
one.
Jesse James Nomad,
dude. But he's an outlaw though, so maybe he'll still ship. So, like,
no, he won't.
But like, what the fuck? POF
Mossberg
Olympic
MMR
Arms isn't
tactical
even
rifles.
fucking around anymore, dude. Olympic Arms, dude. He said,
man.
the fucking 1997 called. They want their rifle
no
back.
Remington R15s, bro.
No more M&P Sport 2s, bro. You guys are fucked, dude. Everybody's fucked. You can't get your Sport 2 optics ready with the fucking crummy trace dot on it.
516 and MCX rifles.
Yeah, dude. Stag arms are gone, which means Arrow's gone because Arrow makes Stag arms. So, like,
it's fucking wonderful.
R.I.P. Ballistic Advant.
Yankee Hill Machine Company YHM-15 rifles. Barrett M107, Barrett M82, Beretta CX4 Storm.
Damn, son. The PCC, dude. They're not down with the PCC.
Oh, man. No, dude. Oh.
Yeah, but that could take... Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, if it takes a magazine, it could take any size magazine, which is how they fucking get you, dude.
Yeah.
But you could, in theory, get a 10-round mag for that. You could, in theory, get a 10-round mag for
But
any of that
matter.
if you were a cuck-ass bitch pussy motherfucker.
But it doesn't matter. If
no,
it's
that's what I'm saying.
Capable of accepting, it's gone.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So technically, a 1911 is fucking an assault weapon, bro.
Yep.
And all the FUDs are registering their 1911s right now, bro. Like, what
It's
the
fucking...
fuck?
All Thompson rifles, including the following.
Dude, we should bring back the Mafia, bro. Shit was better when we had the Mafia.
We fucking have this shit under control for sure. All of the following pistols, copies, duplicates, variants, or altered facsimiles with the capability of any such weapon thereof. All AK types. All the fucking...
CZ Scorp just got one of those. Draco got one of those.
Oh, man. American Spirit AR-15 pistol. Can't have a Chiappa Firearms M4 pistol.
What the fuck, dude?
Dude.
What do you have against Italian
Jesse James
people,
Nomad.
They're just fucking... And look at this, though. Look, go back. What? Highlight these motherfuckers.
This?
No,
Rock
River, dude.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers were so quick to comply, so quick to donate money to anti-gun politicians. They were so quick to fucking be exempt and pay to play and fuck over everyone else and literally eradicate over half the FFLs in Illinois because of their dealer licensing bill. And I don't want to hear nobody's fucking bullshit cuck-ass excuses in favor of them. And they're still on the fucking list, bitch. You cannot comply your way out of tyranny. Fucking remember that. DSA.
HKSP 89, dude. It's gone.
That's an SP5K in today's day and age, which I still have on ords, which now I'll never fucking get, at least in this communist shithole.
Yeah.
I mean, I've built up quite a collection.
Yeah.
For being the person I am, and the age I am, and the money I have, the disposable income I have available to me, and like because of that, I mean, I've done that obviously in preparation.
No more Sega 12s, dude.
Ha! My background check's still good on that bitch, motherfucker. And guess what? I got all types of fucking stendos for that motherfucker.
You do, and the drum. Still won't run, but it got it.
No, I don't. It's way less realistic. Because I have another one. I have one already, and it does work most of the time. But again,
Fucking
you
akimbo
can't,
fucking
you
Sega
can't
12s,
shoot
dude.
birdshot through it.
No.
It's not made to shoot birdshot. It's made to shoot slugs and like magnum buckshot. Like that's so like, and they're to this day the Russian police still use those things as their shotguns. They're not out there with fucking 590s and 870s. They got fucking Sega 12s with drums and sticks on them, dude. They're, but it's funny though because it did legitimately come with the Plus Ergonomics rubber butt pad. like it's fucking that. It doesn't get more legit than that, dude. Like that's Tagilla's jealous.
Yeah.
But either way, like it's fucking, it's crazy, dude. I'm such a fell right now, dude. I'm such a fell, dude. I'm double, triple, quadruple, fucking secret squirrel probation
double
level
down
fell right now.
Assault
Okay,
weapon does not include any firearm that is an unserviceable firearm or has been made permanently inoperable, an antique firearm or a replica of an antique firearm, a firearm that is manually operated by bolt, pump, lever, or slide action, unless the firearm is a shotgun with a revolving cylinder.
Fucking R.I.P. to the
They
homies
have to
at Rocky,
double
bro.
down
The
on
circuit
the
judge,
revolver
dude,
shotguns.
R.I.P. Like, well, how the fuck? Even if, for a second, we were to be in fantasy land and somehow come to terms and agree that certain guns are far too dangerous, how the fuck is a revolving shotgun, which probably has a better chance of not working than any other type of shotgun? So by that, though, does that also mean that your fucking Taurus Judge and your Smith & Wesson Governor are fucking banned?
Are those considered a shotgun or a pistol?
It's a pistol, but at the same time, it's a shotgun. It shoots shot, and it's a gun.
Then so do 22s and 9mm and 38s.
No, I know. But see, again, this is how they get you. Because,
Exactly.
again, back with the bump stock fucking ban, it's any rate increasing device. It wasn't just a fucking bump stock. And any rate increasing device can be whatever they deem as a high capacity magazine, a muzzle brake, a trigger, as we're seeing with the FRT, the fucking binary, the all types of different shit. Like, it could be anything that they don't like, which is all of it. And it's just a matter of time. So you thinking that you're going to get your way around it and fucking comply your way out of tyranny and I'll just fucking get a fixed mag and I'll get a bullet button and I'll have a Monte Carlo stock, you're a bitch. Fuck you. It's what are you doing, dude? What are you doing, dude? And so like I don't even like it's all in my head and I know how I feel and what like I want to say about things, but like I can't like get it out into the world. I don't think without my whole fucking shit fucking just you know? Yep. Like I can't.
And all I'm saying,
I'm having trouble processing.
Is I heard my mother utter the words from my cold dead hands today.
Shout out to Amy.
Never thought I'd see the day.
But like she's making a lot of prog. So I mean, it's just I don't.
But she didn't even have the VP9 on her.
What the fuck?
Gotta be in your hands for it to come out of your cold dead.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But that's another point. Don't go hiding your shit.
That's the
Don't
whole
fucking
thing, dude.
stash it
That's
away.
the whole
Don't put it in the
fucking
fucking
thing.
crawl space. fucking
People have already, that shit's gonna rust on a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I know somebody who did that shit for no reason, even though I told him not to, and that motherfucker's been rusted shut ever since.
It's time to bury it. It's time to carry it, motherfuckers.
Listen, amen to that. If it's time to lose it, it's time to use it. Like, it's not. It's not. We're poets and we didn't even know it, but the fucking we had every idea
because we
dude.
do it.
SoundCloud. Oh shit! SoundCloud mixtape dropping soon. But the fucking like the whole idea though, for real, is like honestly, like there is no if, ands, or buts, motherfuckers. There's not. So like you have to pick a side.
As we started this whole thing,
you have to
it's
pick
gonna
a
be
side.
what it's gonna be.
Right, but
it is what it is.
This is the thing, though. I'd like to think that some people like just need a swift kick in the ass, and if it's us that can be that,
let me put my boots on, motherfuckers.
Like for real, dude. Like I mean, these Solomons will work, but like I don't.
Mine are a little ratty at this point.
Well, listen, dude.
I got a new pair up front, but they got the white
scavenging
soles
too
on
much.
them and shit.
You've
I
been
don't know how I
scavenging
feel
way
about
too
that,
much.
you know.
It's a high vis. Fucking, they'll see your ass a mile away.
These ones are, but I got the boots though. I got the Solomon boots up there, dude. You saw them last week.
You're just getting
You're
crazy.
questioning me and shit.
No, I just didn't know what. I felt
just
left
did,
out of the
like,
loop. I thought it
mean,
was time, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. And I was
you
like,
never
whoa.
know when it is time, dude.
No,
You
that's
gotta
what I'm
prepare for
saying.
the time, bro.
I got 2 backpacks full of shit with me.
The one backpack was full of computer.
No, there's more
And
shit
then
in
some
there.
shit.
There's more. There's some shit.
There's some shit.
There's
I'm
always
sure
some
there's
shit in
always
there.
some shit.
I got shit
There's
on my
always some
purse,
shit
dude.
everywhere, dude. There's probably shit on
I'm
your
gonna take
shoe.
a shit later, and that shit was inside me. It'll be on the outside of me, but it'll be shit nonetheless.
Shit preps, dude.
Right, dude. Like that's just making me more high speed and low drag at that point. So either way,
Sometimes you just gotta get rid of some shit.
listen, just at any point in time. I'm more of a collector. I like to collect all the shit, which again leads back to what I've been telling you people, and a lot of people have been telling you people. And also, again, I posted about this on my channel page on the community tab. I posted about it on, I'm pretty sure I posted it to the fucking gun shop Facebook because it's his latest video, the Risky Kriskies. If you are not, and hopefully Scales can remember to post a link to his channel in the comment section below. But if you are not subscribed to the Risky Kriskies, dude, he's a smaller chan. He's bigger than me, but he's a smaller chan. He's a smaller chan, but he is putting in work. He's a real deal dude, and there's a plethora, a myriad of quality information on this channel.
He's doing a podcast
teaching
too, bro.
you how to fucking do the things that you need to do, and sitting down and talking it out and giving you realistic perspectives as to what you should probably be focused on and how things actually are, having been there and done that himself. He's a ghost. Nobody knows who he is. I think Todd knows who the fuck he is.
Right here, dude.
He's straight ghosting, dude. He's ghosting, dude. But yeah, I mean, he has a lot to offer.
At least I think that's an acceptable ghost.
He has a lot to offer, and from what I understand, he's totally down for the cause, and he's a real deal dude that is on this. He's been on the side of the jackbootery, right? He was a fire guy. He wasn't a cop, but he was a fire guy, and I do believe he wasn't in the military. From what I understand, I've only seen one video all the way through, but this is what I've gathered so far. So he's worked for the system, right?
Yeah.
But he is out here, much like Lucas Botkin and other people. And I mean, even us, even though we're not fucking. I mean, I'm pretty good, right? But but like we're not like we're doing what everybody's got their part to play, and we're trying to play ours. But this dude is definitely playing one, and y'all need to tune in. Risky Krisky.
He's got a few recent videos.
He's got a few recent vids, dude, on comms, dude. Listen, which we're training our comms in Tarkov, dude. We're getting comm reps.
Need some work.
We might team kill in real life over comms, but
They're fucking walking in front of barrels and shit and fucking.
Well, that's Drew. Drew loves fucking running. I'll be posted up on a corner with the right side peak, and he's just, doop. And like, there's a couple times that he died because of it. It's his fault.
One day, fucking Kev did that shit to me. Fucking. He's got one tap to the back of the.
What the fuck did you kill me for, dude? What the fuck? Like, get out of here, man.
Get out my way.
But either way, Risky Krisky, he's a real dude. He's about that life. He's got a lot to offer, and he's a smaller channel. He needs to be bigger. This message needs to reach more people, and so make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe to his channel. He doesn't know who I am. He doesn't know that I exist. But do it. Make sure you check him out. Fucking comment down below. Fucking support his shit. Watch his shit. There's a lot. I would love to. There's a lot to fucking be learned. I watched this video, Capability or Fantasy, earlier, and I still haven't even completely finished it, but I'm like 89% of the way through it, and like he checks all the boxes, dude. He is there for it, and it is what it is. So you need to fucking tune in. This dude he comes highly recommended by another fellow Mujahideen boy that I know. One of the newer guys. We have to fucking collaborate and get in touch and fucking have a little sit down or whatever. We could all smoke cigars or whatever the fuck. But
Just to get this one.
You're right. Here. Well, I keep it in the bag, dude, just in case.
Just to get the whole fucking case of them over there.
Right. But yeah, the fucking shout out to the Risky Krisk. Fucking make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and tune in and actually watch his shit. Because again, I think he has a lot to offer, and a lot of it is relative to what's going on, not just here in Illinois, but everywhere around the world. And again, especially in this country, most of our viewers, obviously U.S. based. But the problem with the U.S. is that it's not completely based, bro. Because if the U.S. was based, bro, we would not be putting up with any of this bullshit. So get on board. If you're late to the game, I mean, we'll make exceptions, right? Like, I am sick and tired of the fucking last minute Larrys that don't give a fuck until it's too late, and then all of a sudden they want to hop on the hype train. Like, you need to be better. You need to be better. Like, the hesitation leads to devastation. You hesitated, you waited till last minute, and now, you're mad because there ain't no fucking AR-15s left on the shelf, motherfucker.
Preparedness means you are fucking prepared.
Right. So, like, it's the whole idea that you don't, and if that's how you are naturally as a person, where you are reactive in nature only, you're not proactive, you're reactive, and you only do something when it's down to the wire or it's too late, then you're utterly useless, right? So you're useless to yourself, you're useless to the ones that are around you, and if it comes down to the fact where people have to come together in smaller niche communities or facets or whatever it may be, just to survive, given whether it be the political structure or the fucking economical structure or whatever the fuck of this country, depending on where you're at in the world or whatever, it really doesn't matter. The principles hold true. You have to be a valuable asset in some way, shape, or form. So, not everybody's going to be a gunfighter, but everybody could fight with guns. Not everybody's going to be a cook, but everybody should know how to boil water. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just that kind of thing. So, and you should naturally, as a human being, understanding, and maybe you don't, if not, you should look into it, but understanding just where we come from as people, society, existence, whatever the fuck, where we're going, where we're at now. I mean, we have all this nice newfangled fucking technology, but where we're at as a population, as a society, is predating where we once were for sure, dude. Like, we are behind the times as far as a population that understands what we're here for, what we need to do, how it needs to be, how we gotta, like, there's no... It goes in cycles, and we're just in the shitty time of the cycles right now, which sucks, because... weak men breed hard times breed strong men breed easy times. We're in the easy times, and we've been in the easy times, and now there's a bunch of fucking weak men, and shit's getting fucking fucked up around here. And all y'all motherfuckers seem to be perfectly complacent and okay with it. And that's because you're weak. And if you're not actively doing something to better yourself, better your situation, better the people around you, and better prepare for what's to come, because, again, I'm not trying to sound like the fucking frogs are gay, but you know what? They factually made those fucking frogs gay, motherfuckers. So when we're looking at something like this, they're never going to round us up and put us in a FEMA camp. They're never going to fucking do this. They're never going to fucking do it. Look at the fucking scam-demic that just is still going. There's still motherfuckers that come into the gun shop with fucking 2 masks on, you motherfuckers, dude. Still. To this day, it's fucking January 11th, bitch. 2023. They've been perpetrating this bullshit upon the entire world. Not just the American people, but the entire world for years at this point, and people are still going along with it. And with fear they can't control. I have a whole video up on it. If it's not been taken down by now, I don't even fucking know. I got so many videos, but like, it's not. It's those people that make me second guess my existence. Because, like I said, I would prefer not to, but I am full ready and willing to fucking die for this shit at any point. Right? So, but there's so many people that would much rather live the rest of their days in fucking solitude and slavery instead. And those are the people that make me think that I'm fucking crazy, bro, because it seems like there's more of them than there is of me. And that, in fact, makes me know and affirm that I am correct in my beliefs. But at the same time, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. You know?
Yeah.
Like, because I expect y'all to be fucking idiots, dude. I expect y'all to be easily susceptible because I see how y'all operate. I see what the fuck you're interested in. You're more worried about fucking the latest TikTok dance than what the fuck is going on with our fucking rights and our money and our fucking country and our fucking. And I get it. It's stressful. It's easy to tune out. You don't want to have to think about it because if you think about it and you're well read and you're understood on the situation, maybe that breeds some form of responsibility. And then you're entitled or you feel like you have to do something about it, which good, motherfucker, you should, motherfucker. This is we the people. We the people. Okay, that's all of us, no matter who you are. You might be a fucking paraplegic. If you can still talk, you still have a voice. Even if you can communicate in any way, you could still fucking march down the street with us, even if it's in a chair. You're still marching out. You could do something. Everybody has a part to play. There's too many people not playing it. That's the problem. And that's been the problem for years on end. And that's why we find ourselves in situations like this. Time and time again. And nobody fucking makes the difference. The people that try, and I'm not trying to fucking stroke our own dicks, but we're trying to do something. People want to hate. People want to say this, that, and that. We're trying to do something. Nobody's got the fucking answers. We're trying to find them. We're actively trying to find some kind of resolutions. We're actively working progressively towards some type of a final solution of where we can just live free and be left alone. And we're encouraging other people to do so. And there's people out there that would sit back and hate on it with little dick energy because they're too afraid to even do the same. So it's whatever. But it's a collaborative effort. Like, we're two people. We're two people. And we can have as much change affected as we possibly can, perpetrated by either one of us or both combined. And that still pales in comparison to how much 10 people can do, 20 people, 100 people, 1,000 people. We can't get fucking 10,000 people or more at iGold once a fucking year, you fucking sheeple cucks. And again, dude, when they come to fucking when they fucking come to take your shit, they're gonna fucking do it at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're fucking sound asleep or fucking 12:30 p.m. when you're at work, bitch. And you're gonna come home to that. You're not gonna have nothing left. You're not even gonna be there to fight them, which you wouldn't to begin with because you would have already. You would have done something.
All you got left is that Derringer you carried on you.
Right. Fucking Bond arms with a fucking rat shot in it. Get the fuck out of here, dude. People are missing the point. I don't want to kill
somebody. I just want to hurt them and scare them away.
Right.
You know? You want that on your conscience?
Well, me and him have had a lot of talks lately. Yeah. A lot of deep talks lately.
Yeah. You got one of those?
Well, still, it's hanging out by a thread. But
kicked mine out a long time ago.
It's probably for the better. Yeah. Everybody's out for themselves these days. That's the thing. Socialist Armory, Cut River Arms. Oh, well, no, it's cool. You could totally infringe on all the guns and shit in Illinois. Just totally do it, like, as long as we're exempt. And now they're not exempt. I wonder what their stance is now. Have they turned tail and ran? Are they going to move? Are they going to relocate? Or are they going to stay and fight it? But all that money you gave to the anti-gun politicians, you're not going to get that back.
No.
And they might still be using it to actively fight against you.
Well, I think there's actually still something about the manufacture and transport from manufacturers out of the state. So they're still fine.
Okay, right.
They're still covered, you know?
Right, they could just be like behind enemy lines,
Exactly,
totally sanctioned and cool with their permission slip. They got the permission slip signed off, and
they got their endorsements.
Right, and then they could sell to military and law enforcement
within the state, and then still
and then export to other states and still sell.
have
so
their
it
rights.
doesn't matter.
You know?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're all right.
It's fine.
They're all right.
Who cares about their employees or anything being able to protect themselves?
Nobody.
You know?
Why would you?
Fuck that.
You know, they might even have something written into that for the employees of the company.
Potentially.
You never know. You know, because obviously they're going to be supporting.
They just deputize all the employees, you know, and then put them into service. But now they
of course
get all the benefits, you know.
Yeah. Which even so, probably not, but would be before any of us. It was okay to fucking so. And that's the whole thing, people, is like the entire idea that any of this is acceptable or okay, or that we just have to go along with it for the time being. They're going to fight it in court. It's going to be fucking resurrected, and we're going to have all our rights back. We've never fucking gained our rights back since fucking damn near 1935, probably even before that, at least is talking specifically towards guns. But on top of that, rights that are lost are much more difficult to gain back, as opposed to the fight that ensues keeping the ones we still have. So, you know, I don't understand, again, I keep reiterating myself, I don't understand where people's heads are at. I understand the white picket fence and the wife and the children and the fucking...
understand.
What do you mean?
We will never understand what the fuck's going through these idiots' minds.
So, I mean, but it's just, it is what it is. But like,
in order to understand, we would have to literally drill a hole through our own skulls and remove that brain.
Lobots, bro. We could just
then we might.
That's what they want anyway. Just get a lobotomy. Have fucking Elon Musk put the fucking chip in your shit, dude, and you could just be fucking. You could do whatever. You probably play Tarkov anywhere, anytime.
Yeah. Through your mind, bro.
I've been playing Tarkov in my mind a lot lately.
Yeah.
Hipfire.
New maps, though.
Right, there's a lot of new maps.
A lot of new maps.
There's unlimited content.
There's,
but
you know, but you don't gotta wait on Nikita for it either.
Better never any lag.
No lag. So, well, there might be some lag here and there.
Well,
depends.
You never know.
Depending on how much
depends on how many Snickers bars
pre-meds you need, dude.
Right.
You know, it's.
Right. I'm still quickest gun in the West, dude. Doesn't matter. Regarding in my own mind, dude.
We're on the eastern half.
Good, the eastern half, dude. I mean, that almost might be true. Tell you the truth.
You're actually on the eastern half of the U.S.
No, right, but me being the quickest gun in the East, dude.
No, you were the quickest gun in the West, but now you're in the East.
No, I'm coastal. I'm cross coastal, dude, in this bitch. Where's Jerry Mitchell, dude? 1v1 me, dude.
Well, we need a few 100,000 more subscribers for that to happen.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's how we get them.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know. You gotta be. It's all about shock and awe these days.
Exactly.
So
you'd be the first one ever to beat Jerry Mitchell in an upside down 1,000-yard on a balloon.
Well, Illinois has fucking. Does this have anything to do with fucking what is it? Mutual combat. Does it? What about mutual com, dude?
As far as I've read,
is mutual com still up for grabs?
I don't know.
Are we still mutual combating? Because fuck, dude.
According to the city, at least, you know, this city's prosecutors and such. Apparently, mutual combat is fine.
Well, mutual combat, in my mind, is always fine. Yeah. That's one of the things that take part in freedom in my mind. Like if you have beef with somebody and you want to fucking fight them and they're down to fight, you should not get arrested for that. No. You should not. Like if the dude whoops your ass or you whoop his ass or whatever and like you take it too far, then yeah, maybe you should get in trubs for no reason. If you knock him out and you're kicking his head on the concrete like while he's knocked out, then yeah, that's a problem.
Well, that's where you just need to decide on terms. You know, is this to the death or
right? No, I agree with that.
KO,
no, I agree with that. But again, you can't trust nobody. I wouldn't trust nobody. And if you're knocked out, what the fuck do you know? Yeah. But that being said, I've still to this day never been knocked out. But I've never been knocked out by a fist fight or any type of fight. I was about to say. I've smacked my head on some shit hard enough.
That's what I was going to say. Never been KO'd in a fight.
Yeah.
I've definitely blacked a couple times.
Yeah. But never I've blacked because of the old fucking Galding, what's the names? But then also I have fucking smacked my head on some shit. You're working on something, whatever, and you stand up and there's the shelf.
Yep.
Like there's like that's I've done some of that.
Twice I've blacked out. Once was
that when you were puking in canoes?
No.
Okay.
You're full aware of that I knocked out.
Okay.
Right. Once was handlebars to the chest. I popped off, hit my back of my head on the pavement, and I was out. The second was on the job site with building and trades, and dumbass dropped his half the fucking 250-pound fucking scaffolding plank. His 3/4 of it. I had my 1/4, and my 1/4 decided to seesaw and right into the fucking bottom of my chin, blacked me standing 16 feet in the air.
Sick.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't fall.
Nice.
I stayed standing. I did not fall.
For how long, dude?
I don't know how long I was blacked, but like I was literally like hanging on the side of the scaffolding. Luckily there was like the fucking pole in front of me. I'm just sitting there dangling over it and shit. But I did not fall off.
That's impressive.
It was quite so. And lucky.
I keep seeing the fucking ham radio antenna fucking floating in the sky from this angle, and it looks like a spite trying to kill us. And it just.
But like, because if I would have fallen 16 feet while already blacked, I probably would have. I'd have been. You would have never met me. You know, probably would have been better off. But you'd have had to pay for the other half of this mic, dude.
Get the
No, realistically, you would have never bought an external mic.
Right, I'd still be on the phone like, fuck y'all, dude. Listen to this. But regardless. Like, fuck, dude. You know? But, I mean, that's what it is. You have to be able to fucking laugh at yourself and joke at yourself and fucking understand the comedy in all of this. Because of how fucked everything is. Yep. Like, otherwise you will go insane. But you do have to care about it enough. You do have to care about it enough that if you don't make a conscious effort to fucking laugh about the shit, that you will go insane. So it's a double-edged sword, bro. So I mean, it's just it's all well and good until it's not, and right now it's currently not. So think about this. In theory, because of this, if we don't get any type of stay or injunction or whatever the fuck, where things can proceed as normal until they hash it out in court, and hopefully 5 to 10 years down the line they fucking be like, oh yeah, that's totally unconstitutional, which obviously we all fucking knew to begin with, because every single fucking gun law is unconstitutional regardless, no matter what, and it's null and void, and it's actually your civic duty to disobey such laws, but most people won't because they're a bunch of cucks and pussy and spineless jellyfish bastards. But that's besides the point. Anyway, everything I do is fucking guns. I work in a gun shop. Does that gun shop still exist when we can only sell fucking side-by-sides, over-unders, and fucking revolvers? I don't know. Will people still be buying those guns? I'm sure. But it's not going to be anywhere close to the same. And either way, like, that's almost... I mean, I would still do it, but I still don't feel right about doing it. I guess we're still getting guns into the public's hands, but like it's just cucked. Like it's a whole, like I have so much internal fucking turmoil about all this bullshit, and I've been thinking about it for a while. There's a lot of shit going on. I've had a lot of shit going on myself, both privately and personally, and fucking just with work and with fucking all of this. And there's so much always constantly going on. I mean, that's just life in general. And again, that's how they get you. They get you so fucking busy that you don't have time to think about the fucked up shit or do anything about it, because you just have to keep going to maintain. So, I mean, either way, like the way that it sits, I could be potentially out of a job. And then also the YouTube thing, which, I mean, I do get paid from fucking Google AdSense every month. I do get affiliate marketing sales. I do get, whatever it is. By no means am I fucking sitting pretty. I do all right for myself, I think, for the size of the small channel that I am, and fucking for the mediocre at best YouTube gun channel content I provide. I try and do my best, but, certain things like I just can't do or whatever, or I have to learn, or either way, like that, everything's gone.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'd be snitching on myself, which I'm still perfectly ready and willing to do.
I mean, you've already snitched on yourself for the past fucking 7 years.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, like, I don't plan on stopping, but at the same time, how, like, that just, it narrows my amount of time potentially even existing on this earth.
Yep.
Which, whatever, right? But like, I still, I don't know what
Be a sad day.
I don't know what to fucking do. I don't know what I can do, because with the limited time I may or may not have left, I want to affect more change.
Yep.
And I don't want to be, because I'm sure I will be, just like a lot of people that feel this way feel like they will be, because there's no fucking backing by anybody that fucking, and again, this has nothing to do in any extreme case. It's just like the whole principle of the martyr, right? Yep. I'm gonna be the guy that gets arrested or gets murdered or whatever for the cause, which is not even just a cause. It's just a fucking freedom.
Yep.
People, it's not. It's not like a hard, difficult to understand concept. Like, it's just reality or existence as it should be. Like, there's not, like, where we've gotten to this point in society where people don't comprehend that is fucking retarded, dude. Like, for real. For real. There's retardation of the human populace. Their IQ is too low. They cannot comprehend simple fucking ideas to the point where, like, oh, maybe we should, like, have some kind of responsibility for ourselves, because, like, if we don't, then we just have to do what these other people say, right? So, like, what happens when those other people say stuff we don't like? Oh, we're just gonna do it because we're scared. Like, no, motherfucker. No. I'm sorry. No. Like, it is what it is, and there's consequences for that. And yeah, I don't have any wife, I don't have any kids, I don't I have a lot less to lose than others, so maybe it's easier for me to say these things and to believe these things and whatever it may be. But at the same time, what are you leaving them to? What are you leaving them to? Right? And if you wait until they're at your front door, you've already lost. Because either way, you're either going to be about it and then you die there, potentially. And who knows what happens to your family in your absence, or you go along with it and then you have no way of protecting and providing for your family in any type of emergency situation after that. And you might still not be there for your wife and children because you're in jail because you owned a fucking Glock 19 or some dumb shit, right? So where do we wait till it gets to that point? No, I don't think so. I don't think I wait till it gets to that point. You know, I don't know. That I don't see enough people, and maybe it's because we're the idiots, right? We've been doxing ourselves the whole time. We're all full of shit. Yeah. We're just saying, whatever. We're just saying it for the fucking tens of viewers and the fucking cents on the dollars that we're raking in.
Our whole goal is just to make ourselves targets.
Yeah, dude, because maybe we're a plant, dude. Maybe we're sleeper cells, dude. And we're
like
fucking
an oak sometimes.
Get the fuck out of here! You ain't nearly as sturdy as an oak. The fuck are you talking about? But like, could you imagine though? Could you imagine a life where like we gave a fuck? Because I couldn't.
Oh man.
And that's what I don't get, dude. Because like there's certain, like, of course I would love to be which I think I am, but according to society, because society is against people like me. But productive member of society, quote unquote, law-abiding citizen, not in the way of abiding laws, right? Because most laws, if not all laws, are damn near unconstitutional. If not, they completely and totally are. But like, I'm a good person. I'm not. You don't have to worry about me fucking holding up your liquor store. You don't have to worry about me fucking playing point 'em out, knock 'em out on the street with an old lady. Like I'm just going about my way. I go to work. I do my shit. Fucking what? Like, I'm not a bad guy, right?
Fucking normal life.
I'm not a bad guy, dude. You know what I'm saying? But everybody is now a fucking bad guy, dude. So do we start acting like bad guys? Is that what we got to do? And most people won't, even if that's what's required of them to. Because again, who decides who's the bad guys? Right?
Public.
Right.
The public that voted for all this.
Well, again, it's not even the votes because the votes don't count. And while these mindless sheeple fucks might have voted for one thing or another, it didn't matter.
Nope.
It was going to be one way or another regardless. So it's how do you even break free? That's like one little tiny thing, but it's such a huge issue. But that in and of itself is so separate from what we're even discussing right now. But it all collaborates and coincides in one way or another. Like, how do you even begin to approach
I mean,
a conversation?
Throughout history, there was one person who has always created the narrative, has always told the story.
It's the victors.
Exactly.
And to them go the spoils.
Yep.
So, but how are we? We are the new founding fathers. There is no political solution.
The redcoats are coming, motherfuckers.
They're here now. They're out here watching. And they know who the fuck they are.
We ain't loading muskets, though, motherfuckers.
Nah, I still have one just in case. It's a fucking 50 to
Last
70
ditch
caliber
effort.
project, dude. Fuck, yeah. I don't give a fuck, dude. Stand in front of it. So
I got the cannon, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. My 3D printed cannon this wide around, motherfuckers. We'll see what's up.
Yeah.
Fucking coat that bitch in PVC. It'll go off once. I'll tell you that. You fucking.
That's all you need.
So I mean, this is the whole thing, dude. Like this, and again, it's not. It's all fun and games until it's not. But like it is, it's got to be fun and games because like I do understand in my head that like this. It's something like. What bothers me so much is that, and I don't care what people think of me. I don't care what people believe as to who I am or what I'm about or whatever. I could care less. And this is not me talking tough. This is me talking to what I believe, hoping that it inspires other people that believe the same to realize that, yeah, like you have to be committed. There's no other way around it.
Everybody just needs to understand the risks, but also understand the reward.
Right. So, I mean, that's literally why it's cheesy as fuck. Sure, fine, fucking whatever. But freedom is not free for a reason. Because you have to pay for it. Sometimes you got to pay for it with your money. Sometimes it's with your time and your effort. Sometimes it's with your life. And if that is what it is, so be it. At least you're paid in full. You have no debt. Right? The sight that has been lost of this country on that ideal and principle is, again, beyond me. It baffles me. It befuddles me. I can't understand living in a world where the idea of freedom is so taboo and so convoluted or convoluted or whatever the fuck the term is. Like that it's so watered down and dumbed down that like it's not a right. It is just a privilege, and like only certain people get to exercise that privilege, whether it be because of their geolocation or their financial status or whatever the fuck excluding or including factor may be. And that people think that that's okay, especially the people that are participating in it and going along with it, and it's okay for them. They got enough money to register their shit and pay the fucking yearly dues and fucking go every 5 months for a fucking class and make sure that everything's fucking, signed off and their permission slip is granted from the fucking powers that should not be in the jackbooted thugs of the state, and they're all about it, and that's fine for them, and they're not going to never do nothing with it anyway, so they're not a threat, but they're cucking and complying every way step of the through. And it's like, but even if good people, honest people wanted to do that, it's exorbitantly overpriced. It's impractical, to say the least. I mean, there's no good way to justify any of it. And on top of it, that's even conceding the idea that thought is even acceptable, which it's not. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's so compounded. There's
the whole problem with even having this conversation is in order to talk about the bullshit is you have to some extent accept it as fact when in reality it shouldn't be. We shouldn't even be having this conversation. There's no thought in anybody's fucking mind that should exist in this realm of possibility. Like, what in the fuck? But in order for us to even talk about it, we have to speak it into reality. We have to make it as if.
But it's so hard for me to put myself.
But it's just fucking not.
I can't.
Like, it hurts to even talk about the fact that there is an assault weapons ban.
But it's
Because what
even
the
worse.
fuck?
I could understand and believe that there is. It's worse to understand and believe that there's people that are okay with it, or even if they don't agree with it, are still willing to go along with it, and even worse so, think they're fucking virtuous and doing the right thing because of it. Oh, we'll get them. It'll only have to be like this for a few years, and then we'll get our rights back. No, motherfucker. No,
That's not how it
motherfucker.
works. It's never how that
What
works.
the fuck
When in the
is
fuck did you
wrong
get
with
your
you
rights back?
fucking motherfuckers? I can't. It's so fucking. It's. I can't. Like, I'm. As a mortal human being, I cannot. And I'm not an idiot, but and I might not be the smartest man on the earth, but like, I cannot come up with even words to describe the fucking situation at hand as far as how people themselves are reacting to it. That are not people like us. This should be the natural reaction, people. This is not out of the norm. We're not domestic terrorists for fucking thinking that we should be free people left the fuck alone and be able to bear arms against tyrannical governments because that's what they're there for. And we see that these governments are acting awfully tyrannical.
Yeah.
Especially as of late. You want to know why? Because the fucking scamdemic was a test. It was a test bed. They saw how easily you were readily and willing to comply. Oh, it's so everybody got the common cold. Oh shit, motherfucker. No, dude. No, dude. Like, fuck, man. Like, I mean, I've seen this coming since, and I'm not even trying to say, oh, I'm like the one from the Matrix. But like as a child, bro. As a child, I distinctly remember seeing the world in a specific light that I understood that there was nothing good to come of it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's just how compounding and how like maybe I grew up and I wasn't a gun guy or I was a something or like or whatever, but like still I as a child not having fully developed opinions and experiences and whatever the fuck, I still always remembered knowing that like just because it's the teacher, just because it's a cop, just because it's a whatever is not always right. And seeing the world through those eyes and then seeing the other shit. I remember fucking my mom called me out of school during 9/11 because fucking we were getting attacked, bro. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. Of course, they're going to hit the fucking mass population areas, bro. That's school. So, of course, my mom takes me out of school, whatever. I remember watching that shit on the TV. I still remember watching the shit, understanding the shit, didn't know what the fuck it was. I was like, this doesn't seem right. There's something fucking weird about this, dude. How the fuck? Because I was big, obviously, into guns. I grew up fucking shooting. I was knee high to a grasshopper shooting a gun. Like, understanding all that shit. Y2K, all of this. Like, how we're the best in the world. We're America. How does this shit happen? We didn't shoot them out of the sky. We didn't fuck. Where's our fighter jets? Like that type of shit, dude. Like, as a child, I remember thinking, like, this is sus, bro. It doesn't sit right with me. And then as I grow older, seeing all the shit, it's fucking declassified, unclassified shit that is open to the public, and people still don't believe that, like, it wasn't fucking done on purpose. Like, it was not, like, it's not the way that they told you it was. People still believe that it is. And that's such a basic, like, it's just everything that's been molded around you is by design. And you, per the plan, have fallen right into the trap. And it's disgusting to me how many flies they've caught. You motherfuckers have wings if you choose to use them. Like, am I tripping, dude? I don't fucking know,
Nobody
dude.
else be tripping, dude.
I don't fucking know, dude. So I guess the Sega 12, though, is the last assault weapon I've purchased in Illinois that they know about. But yeah. So again, leading back to that, like, so, because people have been blowing me up, and people, I love you. I'm here for you, always to help you exercise your Second Amendment rights to the absolute fullest, but at the same time, understand that I have days off. I don't, but I would like some once in a while, right? Like I can't always. I do a lot of shit, right? I do a lot of shit involving the gun shit, and every time that there's some fucking shit going on with the gun shit, it's just like I'm the guy, and not that I'm the guy, but like for the people that I know and interact with, I'm the guy, right? So, and much like you are, or anybody else.
Like I was telling you, I got
we're all the
multiple
guy.
phone calls today from motherfuckers asking me all kinds of questions.
I've been telling motherfuckers for years. Nobody wanted to listen. Everybody wants to do some shit last minute, and the people that have waited till last minute to do something about it are not going to act when they need to in the time that they need to. So it's an exercise in futility because you're gonna fucking buy that fucking last minute gun and get right in before the fucking cutoff is on the background checks, and then you're gonna get it and you're gonna register it with the state, and you're gonna fucking only have 10 round mags, and you're only gonna do this, that, and the third, and you're not gonna fucking go anywhere with it other than the fucking approved locations that your permission slip is signed for, and that's gonna be that. So it's a waste for you to even buy that gun. Save your money. Save your money. Get into stamp collecting or coin collecting or whatever the fuck else it is, because all you are doing is collecting because you're not really using any of those guns for their intended purposes. And again, they're probably not zero. That's why I've been doing so many. It's boring, but that's why I've been doing. Say it's more of a subliminal thing, without saying it. That's why I've been doing so many sight-in videos to make people understand that, hey, you might have to use this, and if you have to use this, you should know where that fucking shit is going, because you got to make it go somewhere if you need it to go somewhere. And so it's more of a subliminal thing. I didn't even want to say this about it, but like I'm trying, because I got even more of them coming out, but like especially, and now for me to even post that, even though it was filmed prior or whatever, like that's my face is on this shit, my voice is on this shit. They could easily, as the government, fucking geolocate us off the IP address, regardless of if we have a VPN or not. It doesn't fucking matter. And you know who's still fucking doing it? Who's not fucking afraid? Who is actively encouraging you to act the same as a real, true fucking American, or not even just an American, a free person, no matter where the fuck you reside on this fucking rock or whatever the fuck this shit is?
Donut operator.
Ha! Ha! Don't even fucking listen. I'll drop the fucking screenshots, dude.
You should.
No, because it'll be career ending, dude. I don't feel
For
like
him.
being that. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be that much of a dick, dude. I got the message across, I would argue. What the fuck?
Bro, he's a 2A guy, bro.
He's such a 2A guy.
I'm waiting on his video
Dude,
about Illinois assault weapons.
I can't
ban,
wait.
bro.
He's probably donating thousands of dollars to us right now. Fucking. See, this is the shit though that nobody would ever fucking believe, dude. This is what I'm saying, dude. Like I'm a nothing nobody from nowhere, but somebody knows about me, dude. Like that's what I'm saying, dude. Like I don't know why. That's why I feel like this is my lot in life, dude, and that's why that's what it is, dude. I'm always gonna be, whether it's legal or not, bitch. So that's the whole idea, and that's the whole idea of how I don't understand how other people don't feel that same way.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're here doing this, trying to help change that. We're trying to make you understand that you don't have to listen to their bullshit. But if you continue to listen to their bullshit, you are actively hurting and harming yourselves, your loved ones, and us in the process. Like, there has to be some kind of semblance of sanity that understands that your compliance to any form of tyranny ever, no matter for what reason, is a detriment to your overall existence and that around you. So it's pretty simple. I mean, you would think that the lines were drawn a long time ago, you know? I don't know where it got lost in translation, perhaps.
You drew the lines, but the lines were like 30 miles away.
Right.
Literal.
We were just waiting to get there. We accounted for all the fucking soft ass motherfucker. And that's the problem, dude. Nobody, I'm not saying everybody has to be a warrior, dude. I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. But at the same time, and much as you'll find is watching my channel and this channel and fucking the Risky Kriskies and all that, like everybody has their part to play. So maybe you're not a frontline fucking door kicking motherfucker, but you can make a hell of a sandwich. You always make sure people got purified water, and if motherfuckers are in the camp, you're grabbing a rifle too. So everybody's got a part to play, and just because you're not good at one thing doesn't mean you can't be good at another. But you have to offer something. You have to have some type of value for yourself and for others, especially if it's going to be a sectionalized thing where people have to come together in their own tight-knit communities with people that they trust, quite literally with their lives. We're talking end game scenario, right? But I mean, we're not far from it if you think about it. So, you know, that's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. Because what happens with this shit? That fucking, okay, now everything's you're a FOID card owner, so you're already in a fucking database with the state police. So they're coming to your house first. What happens when, just for a compliance check or a fucking endorsement, what do they call it? And they're endorsing your fucking, just to make sure that everything's going along with the flow and you're totally on board and you're totally legal. They stop at, and maybe not, probably not, right? Because of the funds and the resources and the whatever. But let's say they stop at everybody's house and they go through your entire house to make sure that you don't have any fucking guns there that are unregistered or illegal with the new law or whatever. You let them in, for one, which would not happen at my house, but you let them in and then they find some shit. And then you say, hey, no, that's not, and then they shoot you because you're resisting. Mm-hmm. And then fucking they rape your fucking women and children. It's all where this goes, motherfuckers. That's all where this fucking goes.
Fucking resisting, all right.
So this is the whole idea, people, is that like legitimately, people can say, oh, they can't do this, they can't do that. Oh, the Constitution this, the Constitution that. The Constitution means fucking jack all fucking dick if you don't fucking back it up. It's the idea, it's the principle, it's laid out to let you know and reaffirm that, hey, you have this shit capable if you are willing to use it, and this is why it's there, and most people are not willing or ready or even able to use it, and that sucks for them. But the people that are, it sucks even more because they don't have fucking reinforcements, motherfucker. It's us, and that's it. And us are willing to fucking die for the cause. So, I mean, at least me. I'm sure he would say the same, but this motherfucker's got a wife and kid. He's got 18 dogs and shit. And a fucking snake and fucking 3 scorpions and a fucking goldfish or whatever. He killed our fucking beta. But the fucking whole idea is that there has to be a point in time where your dumbass pulls your dumbass head out of your dumbass and realizes what the fuck is going on and does something actively to stop it. Okay? Like, the first step is not complying with it. You don't go with the flow. So that is a fight against it even of itself. But again, if it's time to lose them, it's time to use them. The whole, oh, I lost my guns in a boating accident. Oh, my shit's grandfathered in. It's totally cool. But what about the next generation? What about your kids? What about your kids' kids? What about their kids? They're going to grow up with no fucking freedom because you never fought for it like you were supposed to, because the people before you did, and your fucking lazy punk bitch ass didn't think you needed. Like, I'm going to have I feel the stroke coming. I feel it because, like, honestly, dude, I don't want you guys to, like, I know the people watching this, the only people watching this are on the same page. So, like, I don't want it to come off as I'm yelling at you or I'm thinking it's y'all because it's not, and I know that. But, like, this is just how I feel. This is how we feel. This is what it is. And, like, it doesn't matter where we're at. It could be Illinois, it could be California, it could be New Yorkistan, it could be fucking Texas is purple, bitch. Texas is purple, dude. Everybody wants to run somewhere. Everybody, oh, I'm going to Indiana. I'm going to Tennessee. And it is what it is. And that might be the option. And it probably is a better option, even just on the pure point fact of the taxation and the fucking all the Illinois and places like that just are garbage overall. Their cheeks, they're fucking straight booty cheeks. It's the worst place you can be, and you deserve better. But at the same time, though, that disease, that cancer, it always spreads, and left unchecked, it only gets worse. So that's the entire situation is. Oh, well, the option is leave. It's not. It might be. But, like, if I ever left Illinois, I will still be donating money as much as I can be to the I.S.R.A. I will still take a day off and go hours away, days away to fucking show up at iGold or that kind of shit. Whatever it is. Like, that is what it's about. So, but at the same time, again, it doesn't matter where you're at. These ideals, these morals, these principles should be all the same across the board in all 50 states and realistically all across the entire fucking world and outer space if it exists.
It is the same across the United States.
If you
it's
choose.
in our fucking Constitution.
Well, right, but it's not recognized, though.
It's recognized.
And you're a criminal for going against the law, dude.
Fuck it.
Right? I know.
Fuck the law.
I know, and fuck anybody that enforces the law.
Yeah.
You know?
As I said it earlier, fuck the police. Fuck the law. Fuck authority in any way, shape, or form.
That's the thing. And this is the thing. I am even for authority in the aspect of positive attribute. Like, if they're good people legitimately trying to do good things, even if they're wrong in the way that they approach it, but they're willing to work and figure things out and whatever, like if they honestly have good intentions, I can support that. Even if they're wrong, just out of the freedom aspect. But that being said, when they have unbridled power to do as they wish, regardless of the wish of the people, which obviously that's just any government at this point, because nobody fucking stands the fuck up and does anything about it.
It's all meant as a check and balance system, right?
Well, the check and the balance is the
final fucking check.
Well, right. But that's the thing. Motherfuckers have been in checkmate for a long time, dude.
It's time to fucking
just
write
Biden
that
time,
check.
dude. Biden time, dude. Most of these motherfuckers shit's gonna bounce, bro. Is what they're gonna find out, dude. Like,
most of these motherfuckers don't even understand the reference.
it's the understanding of reality, man, which I don't like. I can't, like, it makes me feel.
What is reality, bro?
That's what I'm saying. It makes me feel as if this has to be a fucking simulation, dude. This has to be some fucking weird, crazy fucking Matrix shit, because it can't be actual reality that there's so many living, breathing human beings as we know it that are so mindlessly fucking stupid to think for one fucking second that any of this type of activity in any genre is acceptable or okay or copacetic, or that this is the way that things should be.
Who in the right fucking mind would give up free will?
A lot of people.
Who in the right fucking mind would give up autonomy? Who would want to say, oh yeah, I'll just do whatever you tell me to do and I'll follow that?
A lot of people.
It doesn't matter what I think. Who needs a brain?
Secure.
Who needs to actually think and make choices in their fucking lives? Just tell me what to do.
Yeah,
I'll be happy.
No,
you know?
We're gonna do it, dude.
Fucking mindless
Smile on my
idiots.
face, dude. Smile on my face. I'm gonna do what they tell me to do.
Smile on your face. The fucking
I won't do what they tell
governor's
me.
dick in your mouth.
I won't
like
do
the
what they tell
fucking
me.
bullshit.
Who is that? Who is that with the? Which is the what? I won't do what they tell me. Fucking. It's probably what's the names? I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I want to say Corn, but I don't think it is.
No.
It's fucking.
Fuck.
I almost want to say Rage Against the Machine, but coincidentally, Rage Against the Machine is totally all about the machine. It's like dude. Fucking, you know.
They've become the machine.
Maybe it's the Limpy Biscuits. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't fucking know, dude, at this point. But either way, I will not do what they tell me. Because they, and what they're telling me, never once has your best interest in mind, motherfuckers. Never once. Never once, dude. And so that's the entire idea, and something I've been pushing since day one is individual preparedness, understanding that it's you and yours. You're at 110% of your own emergencies, and you are your fucking own first responder. And that emergency might be a tyrannical government that is there to confiscate your rights from you by force, and if not, willing and prepared to murder you and your family over it. So do you give in and lose in the long run no matter what? Or do you fight and win? Do you not even have to take that fight because you've already made preparations in order to evade that fight and fight it at a better angle? You know, in Tarkov, we always want a right side peek because it exposes less of our body and we could be better against all types of fucking opponents.
Take the flank.
In real life, you don't want to necessarily get ran up on, right? It might not always be a quick hip fire situation. You might be caught lacking, right? I do personally take a gun with me every time I use the washroom or I'm taking a shower, and it is readily accessible to me at any given time. That is at your most vulnerable. You're sitting on the pot taking a shit. You're in the shower buck ass naked and fucking singing to fucking 1990s punk rock or whatever the fuck it is y'all do. That's what I do. I don't know. It's not, but like, and somebody kicks your door, whether it be criminal or political criminal. It doesn't matter. They're all the same. They're all the same. They're all criminals. They're on the same fucking team, which is why all the criminals are the ones that always get exempt from these laws. You know why? Because criminals, by definition, don't fucking obey them, you fucking stupid, mindless fucks. So, again, it's all bullshit and semantics. They don't care. It doesn't matter. And the people we're speaking to that are actually listening don't need to hear this. And I do feel bad because like I feel like I'm yelling at them, but I'm not yelling at them. But I hope they don't take right. We're yelling with you, but pre-recordedly.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes more
so they're yelling with us, then,
right?
You know.
Either way, we're yelling together. But the idea that like we can't do this is bullshit, because we can, and that's what they're afraid of, and that's why they're doing the things that they're doing, is because they want you to think that you don't have any power to change the things around you. That has always been their end goal, and it will be their success if you allow it. It is up to us. It is up to you. It is up to me. It's up to him. It's up to everybody to do their part to make sure that that doesn't happen. And regardless of how that part is played or what avenue is taken to get to that destination, it doesn't matter, because we are in this together and we need to come together as one to fight it all together, because we have the strength in numbers if we represent ourselves. If people are too scared and they're hiding in the corner and they're fucking digging fucking holes in their backyard to store their fucking AR-15s in, you're just added weight, dude. You're dead weight, dude. We don't need you if that's where you're at. You should learn and catch up and understand where the fuck you're at, and why we're saying the things that we're saying right now. And once you realize that and you're on board, then fucking come see us down the line. But in the meantime, like, motherfuckers need to realize that this is not... This is the start of the end. This is the beginning of the end, right? And it doesn't matter that it's just Illinois. It doesn't matter that it's just New York or California or whoever the fuck next. It doesn't matter that maybe we fight this and in 15 years we kind of get our rights back. It doesn't matter that, you know, oh, well, I'm grandfathered in, and oh, well, I got it before midnight on this date, so I still get it, and oh, I made the cut. It doesn't matter any of that. None of that matters, because none of that would even be a thing if you didn't allow it to begin with. And so the fact that we've gotten to this point to begin with and now are further progressing past it, and still nobody has the fucking gumption, the cojones, and the fucking wherewithal to realize that, hey, this is fucked up and let's do something about it, is the largest problem we have. Not the opposition. The opposition is always going to be there. They always have the same goal. And if you have no idea what the fuck's going on with that situation and can't realize that, hey, there's a pattern here, they're keeping it consistent, I wonder why they're trying to do such things. Like, we're young men compared to how long they've been trying to do this. And again, death by 1,000 paper cuts, right? We've been bleeding out for a long time and nobody's fucking patched the wounds. So, either way, no matter which way it splits, do not comply. You cannot comply. If you comply, you will die. And not to say that you won't die in other ways, shape, or forms by not complying, but you know what? You die with honor. You die with dignity. You die free, which is far more important than living out your days as a slave, in my mind. So no matter what the fuck the ink on the paper says, no matter what the fuck the jackbooted fucking stormtrooper motherfuckers that show up at your door say, no matter who the fuck is behind it, or who the fuck signs off on it, or who the fuck says what's law or what's not law, realize that the supreme law of the land is absolute freedom. And without that, it's merely existence, motherfuckers. And I, for one, will not be a hamster on a wheel. I hope you will not either. That's all I got for him. I gotta piss.
I think that's about all we should do. A 2-hour rant.
Live free or fucking die.